Hey Scott, how you doing? Doing a little live here. Are you going to be live soon or no? Yesterday I pulled a car for you. That was really good. Now which, but I can't remember which deck I used. Till seven. That's a miracle. Scott, do you have one of the Trish James? Um, what is it like? World politics deck. Wait a minute. I'm taking this medication that makes my mouth very dry. Mm. Oh, okay. I have one which I saw recently, but I kind of fixed up a little bit in this room. But I only bought the personal one. They're almost the same price as the Etsy decks, but then you add on top the shipping costs, which are ridiculous, almost twice the money. I swear. And so how's it going? Did you meet your goals, Scott? I hope so. Did I send? Oh, I sent you. I did send you my uh, 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 Tuesday Tarot Tuesday. I thought it was very appropriate considering everything that's happening. Everybody's in a bind. I'm not exactly in the best shape. I'm glad. Uh, Love and grateful are the two most powerful um, emotions, Scott. And I know that for a fact. So I'm not religious, but when you give thanks to the universe, you get payback. So where's Jackie B and Jackie Hakaranda? I have you on my TV on the wall, so that's why I'm like that. I know it was. Show up, Jackie. What was the deck that I used? It was a really nice message. Mm, the cards on the floor. It should be on top here somewhere. No more. Ah! It was the sacred destiny. That's right. That's right. But where did I put it? It had like a blue cover. They don't put. They don't put. They don't put the names on these things. Let me see. One sec. Well, since I couldn't find I don't know where the hell I put it. God damn it! Isn't that here? No. So since you happen to land on my channel, I'm gonna hit you with. There was another one that I was checking out. Where did I put it? Well, let's see this one. I think Jackie B uses this one. I'll raise it up. How are you doing, Jackie? Good to see you. Linda G. Were you gonna be with Linda G. Scott or Marina? Uh, Linda G. was right now with the twins, but discussing politics again. Same old, same old. Denise Fletcher invited me for Friday, I think at 11. And oh, look who's there. 5:38. You're having breakfast, Utofi. Oh, good, good. So I think Denise wants to discuss current events, but I'm not sure. And Jackie B might join us. Are you still? Are you still? But you're off now, no? What? It must be 10 o'clock at night, Jackie, in the UK. Yes, she is, Sutofi. So I'm gonna pull a card for. So, ladies, I'm gonna pull a card for the gentleman first. So in case he has to leave. Away. So for Hump Day, Scott, you're gonna get. Let's see. What can I? Oh, not a bad one. Seek truth, speak truth, and fight for the truth. Well, I thought this would be a cheeky one. It's a quote from Kamala Harris. Now let's see what Jackie gets. Jackie, ought not every woman, like every man, to follow the bent of her own talents? These are kind of lame. Hold on a second. That's not what I was looking for. Let's try this one. I'll give you one, Sutofi, but hold on. Let me see. Let me give Scott and Jackie one of these. And where is that nice oracle deck? I can't find it now. All right, so Jackie's first. So, Jackie, why are you still waiting for permission? I'm just gonna do Scott and hello C23PO. Welcome. And for Scott, motivation is a scam, Scott. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. So that's a emperor card there. Number four and Arcana. God, these are kind of lame. So let me put one for Sutafi. Sutafi, yes, you're in charge. No, that's not a compliment. Somebody's dumping stuff on you. So C three people left. All right. They sell you all this stuff in Amazon, and you don't know. Oh, hi, you're back. I thought you had left. C23. Hi, Vivian. Hold on a second. Let's do some real tarot shit here. Are you gonna be a moderator somewhere, Viviani? How have you been? It was nice to see you on Shari's channel. No. Well, it was Judy's birthday party, I guess. Well, I haven't shuffled this very well, but let's see. Let's see what we get. So, what message do we have for Sutafi? Yeah, but I haven't been online. I hope to be. I just did two VRs recently, and I'm working on a video for a deck that I bought last year. So Sutafi, the first card that I have for you is Eight of Cups. Okay, you're walking away from something that you don't need. You've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so something maybe something is weighing on your heart. And lastly, the Two of Swords. You have a decision that you must make. And the underall energy is a Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you reap what you sow. Let me know if any of that makes any sense. Okay, so you need to let go. You currently you may have some concerns, and the two you have to you need to make a choice at some point. Viviana, do you want some cards? Well, I'm taking volunteers. I don't want to compromise you. I would love to have you as. I mean, let's. I don't care. I mean, you see. Oh, there you go. Channel activity. Oh, I finally figured out why I can't do um, the I can't sign myself up like a what you call it for memberships, because I have a brand a brand uh, account. I mean, I have this account since 2008, but I didn't do anything on it. Um, it's not a business account. What is Scott? Okay, this is Scott as well. Oh shit! And I need to. I also need to get on what you might call it, Streamyard. Not just to practice. Thank you. You're welcome anytime. So where the hell do I get a business account? So C23PO, where are you from? Do you know any of my friends? Viviani is on, Jackie Jacaranda is on, Scott is somewhere. I made him already. Of course. Scotland. Awesome. Awesome. I've been to many places in Scotland. Well, it was a little bit brief, Sutafi. Okay, but it looks like I mean, I know you have to make some decisions. All right, Scott. So now you have to come on my channel. Yes, of course. Scott is very good and very famous. And Viviani also reads. Jackie reads sometimes. I'm very honored. I'm touched that you want to be moderators. So I love Scotland. I've been to a lot of places, but the farthest north I've been, it was in Inverness. I had a really good time. Almost got lost in the Highlands because my colleague forgot to put gas in the car, and he was blaming he was blaming me. I was a passenger, and he was blaming me for not keeping track of the gas in the car. But he what was his name? Shit. If he was French, but he lived in England, in Durham. But he was a Anglophile. So I was born in Cuba, but right now I'm in Miami, Florida, and it's almost be 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Must be about 9 o'clock your time. Jackie's in the UK, and Scott is in USA. Shit. No, so he was in Cambridgeshire. Yeah. Did I tell you that? So I used to fly into Stanton Airport, Stansted Airport, and my colleague used to put me up in a bed and breakfast in near Cambridge. Stansted, correct. I used to fly there a lot from Frankfurt, and I stayed at this old house with a the thatch roof, They had a dog, a pointer, and the best sausages that you would find in England. A cottage, yeah. It was lovely. And my other favorite one was in Edinburgh. Um, I can't remember. He would book. They knew me already. I stayed there like 2 or 3 times. And the dog recognized me. So I grew up with a pointer. So let's see. I know. What time is it? What time is it in Italy? In Australia? Sutofi? Is it browning sausages? Okay. Yeah, he used to pick them up fresh from town, local butcher or something. But that was the best English breakfast with the works: beans, mushrooms. Well, I'll have to look what Hogwarts is. How do you go by C23PO, or that sounds like something from Star Wars? So what is card for C23PO? I haven't used this deck. 6 a.m. Wednesday. Oh, so you're behind us? Okay. So C23PO, you've got. It is a Star Wars. Okay. The first card that I pulled, C23PO, is the Justice card, which is keeping a balance of fairness, and it's usually called the Karma card. Let's see what the next one is. Jesus. So, and you have the High Priestess. So you're somebody who's very special, and possibly have a developed sense of the subconscious, okay, and intuition. This cannot be. And I pulled the Magician, 3 majors, C23PO. So you've got everything you need in your hands. Are you a cartomancier? Do you sling cards as well? Yes. Okay. And the underlying energy. Wait a minute. Okay. The moon. Reach for the stars. So you're a cosmonaut. I'm sorry, but I don't think these. Oh, you have. Okay. So you're an intuitive reader. That's why. I haven't really. Um, oh, you don't recognize it? That's my Bad Bunny shirt. Me, Bad Bunny. Let me try to shuffle these cards better. So, Vivian, are you still there? Do you want me to read some cards for you? Let me shuffle these cards a little bit better. Um, I normally when I work when I'm breaking a new deck that I haven't worked for before, I I have a ritual. So I shuffle like 10 times, and I've only done the half of it with this one. 200. Okay, I don't know who that is. I will ignore it. When are you going to be next on, Viviani? I was going to ask you, did you ever help? Shadi's, was it her dog that was ill? Or did he pass away? I think. Oh, with John. Okay. All right. All right. 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 And John is also in Glasgow and Edinburgh, because C23PO is also uh, in Scotland. Good for you. I'll see you later. I'll probably haunt Scott when he goes on. I think he said at 7. He said, I think you have a solo live stream. What time? And you have a cat, don't you? That was today. Today is Wednesday. Is it? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Because I four. What? But they're your cats, but with your ex. But I thought you had one in your apartment as well. Or maybe it was a picture that you took, a photograph. Are they very young or older cats, Viviani? Today's Tuesday. Really? Hold on a second. Yes, it is. Today's Tuesday. Fuck. I thought it was Wednesday already. Thank God. So I didn't miss my Tarot Tuesday. That's what happens when you retire. You don't know what day of the week is anymore. No, and I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so I better know what the fuck each day the day it is. Excuse my French. God, what a mess. I swear I thought today was Wednesday, because I woke up this morning and I said, oh, I missed my tarot Tuesday. So I put Tarot Tuesday on Wednesday. Right? And pretty soon it'll be June, and half the year is gone. You're in is it Michigan that you're in, or the east? No, you're in the East Coast. Okay, I think that's enough. Well, one jumped out. So what the jumper was 8 of Cups, Viviani. Something you have to let go. Let's hope I don't get the same cards that I did for C3PO. Ah, Pennsylvania. And the next card, 10 of Pentacles. So that's legacy and family, good times. Yeah, you need to let go of your ex and get your cats back. Oh, and the Ace of Swords. So some bright new idea is brewing up for you. Yeah, once you get rid of the garbage, the baggage. I mean, I'm with the garbage. Oh well, and the underlying card, Viviani, is the strength. Okay, you're a very you know you're a very strong soul. Um, make sure that you're well grounded and stay that way. Strength and courage. Yeah, we all need that. I mean, I'm a little disappointed with myself for not. I had plans, big plans to come do more lives this year, and with current events, every time you turn the TV, there's some bad news, and it's worse than the day before. It was really getting to me, so I'm really trying to ignore that because life goes on. You eat your own liver, but everybody else is having a good time. They're robbing the bank, whatever. Thank you for letting me read for you. I've been putting out some nice cards. I was looking for a oracle deck for Scott because yesterday I pulled a really nice card for him. I can't remember, but I picked up this room as you can see. This is my cave. It used to be my music room, but now it's the tarot room. I need to buy some shelves and put them against the wall. 'Cause that's a futon. I don't want to ruin it with all that weight on it. Well, if you ever need any advice or I'm there for you, Viviani. Okay. I don't know if it has to do with just breaking up with your ex recently. I hope. It, thanks. It's my cave. So I'll be glad to throw more cards for you, whatever, and complimentary, of course. If you ever have a question, but I know you can get anybody because you're very well considered and loved in this community. So cash on that, Viviani. Yeah, I do for the community. I do these Tarot Tuesdays, and I forget also what. Oh no, I know what deck. I used this deck, um, the last Oracle, and the message that came through is um, not being afraid to ask for help. Okay, that it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign, that loving yourself and seeking help when you need it. The help is there. People are willing willing to help. Now we've seen it. I mean, despite all the crazy times and crazy shit that's happening in this country, um, no. I don't know if you caught it. Denise Fletcher has invited me to be on her channel on Friday, so that's in 2 days. God. So I don't know what she has in store. I think she wanted to do like some politics or something. So I have these decks here that I want to investigate to see if they give me good readings with current events. And I've been working on a video for a deck since last year, and I can't seem to get motivated and finish it. I mean, I have all the information that I need. I just need to write it up. What about you, C23PO? When are you doing any lives? Do you know Chris from Elemental Cartomancy? He's in Glasgow as well. Super nice guy. Still okay. I wish one could at least signal people so I could have a conversation with them instead of me talking all the time and not. Why not? Don't be afraid. We all started the same. So I've only been so I've had my YouTube channel, believe it or not, since 2008. And I just put up a couple of music videos, some music that I had. Yes, of course. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And anybody in this community will invite you to come on board and read. So Scott is particularly very generous on that respect. Chris in real life, awesome. Now, the last time I was in Glasgow was long time ago. There was an organic restaurant in Glasgow. Oh, so you went there? Did you have a booth, or did you read cards at the Bonanza? Anyhow, there was I distinctly remember. I think it was called Mother Earth. The best curry that I've had in the UK. Yeah, I know he had a booth. What about yourself? Did you have a booth or a table in there to read? Oh, really? Did you get anything good? Somebody told me. I don't know if you know Hershey, the shadow reader. She's a friend of mine and they're very good. She suggested that I get one of these. It's a fossil ortho something. Well, that place was phenomenal. It was nothing special. No luxury or anything. It had some sort of like a bohemian bohemian vibe. Um, and it was really the curry was outstanding. I don't know what was, maybe it was they used organic products or whatever. Because I had a favorite place in London. I forget the name of it. Yeah, but it wasn't it's a Camden Street in Soho. Well, I don't know if it's still there. I think I looked it up once to see. I googled it, and nothing came up. But I can't remember. Um, now I remember my uh, bye, Sutofi. See you soon. Stop by anytime, sweetheart. Thank you for letting me read for you. Um, so my colleague, he lived in Durham in England, but he was actually from Alsace, a Frenchman, and the Alsatians are not really, they're not really French. They're more like Germans. But Yannick was I owe him so much. He really went out of the way. So he loved the UK, even though that he was a Frenchman. He was married to a British woman, and he really went out of his way every time that I went over. I was living in Germany, and every time that I went over for work, he would organize something special. Um, but and we got we were on the road a lot visiting customers. So I've been from Inverness to Plymouth. um, my favorite whiskey is what my favorite Scotch is Stracilla. I don't think I have any more. The bottles in the back. Oh, that's a very, so I learned how to drink Scotch in England, in Scotland. One of my best clients was in Edinburgh. Somebody who supported me since the beginning, and made a big difference because I was able to stay in Europe for a while. And John John Bartlett, a pathologist at the University of Edinburgh. So my friend, so my colleague Yannick, he was the sales manager for a company in Britain. Um, we were somewhere in the Highlands, okay, and it was very special to see the sunset in the Highlands. Except Yannick forgot to look at the petrol gauge, and we almost ended up lost in the Highlands. But luckily, we found a village that had a gas station, and were able to fill up. And the other crazy adventure. Oh, what is it called? Um, from Manchester, you drive like it's like 4 hours down a peninsula, Holyhead. I think Holyhead, and you take the ferry across to Ireland. So he organized that. We drove 4 hours from Manchester to Holyhead, and when we was the ferry that we were supposed to take was the 6 o'clock one, so we could catch the sunset over Dublin. The ferry was broken, and we had to take the midnight one, which was the slow one. uh, and that was crazy because all the people that so uh, to go back you have to drive for another 4 hours, and we already had appointments in Ireland. Um, and so all the people that were not able to make it in the 6 o'clock, they stayed for the midnight special. Um, yes, yeah, yeah. I've I like La Proya, but the one that the I think yes, it is also very lovely people as well. No, I mean I feel very fortunate. I was treated very well everywhere that I went. The only place that uh, potential scam. Uh, only East Berlin did I encounter some difficulty, but that was crazy. A lot of memories. Do you guys get a lot of phone calls in the UK as well, like spam? I've been to a lot of places. Uh, some places that I wish I hadn't been, and some places that I missed. Ha! We were talking about you, Jackie. So Jackie, the other Jackie Jacaranda just left. She went to take a nap. Scott, I don't know if he's still there. He's been lurking, and Viviani is on, and we have C23PO from Glasgow in Scotland. Do C23PO? Do you know? So do you know Strasila? I think that's how you spell it. Hold on. It's from the Shivas brothers. Um, so I think I read sometime that it was the oldest distillery in Scotland, and that's from it wasn't Sky. Um, so you could taste the honey from the heather in this scotch. I it's fabulous. Have you ever been to the States? Well, and unfortunately, right now it's not a good time to come over. I wouldn't advise it. Jackie's in the house. Something. Also, I now remember. I was in Peebles for the Highland Games. That's where I learned how to drink whiskey, and uh, I was there for the Highland Games. That was yeah. I was running around with the bagpipes, so much so that the next day when I went to Edinburgh, I bought myself a kilt, and I don't know what that kilt is anymore. I think a friend borrowed it and never gave it back. But it was a really nice kilt. No, no way. I thought you were through with deck buying. Jackie, were you the one that suggested this deck to me? Um, kick ass affirmations. I pulled a couple of cards, and they were not that nice. Oh. So what you get? What you get? What you get? And I'm trying to convince C23PO that they should go online. So, my dear, they're quotations from famous people. This is from Tina Fey. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. Well, you can't read it. No. Well, trust me. I used a very nice deck. Jackie Jacaranda told me the name, and I forgot it already. I have to go back and see what it's called. That one had very nice messages. Uh, let's see. I can't find the name now. And I picked up in this room. Um, so now I don't know. Before it was a mess. I knew where everything was. Now it's a little bit organized, and I don't know shit. I don't know what anything is anymore. I did take a couple of. Are you going to join us with Denise, right? Friday 11. I took some decks out to see if I could use them for um, politics and current events. Um, don't speak of the devil. I was telling Scott that I had one of these, the personal predictions from. For yourself or for Denise's um, play, for Denise's life. The stuff that I sent you, Lila made for me. Hey, thank you for stopping by anytime. Really appreciate it, especially from overseas. It's nice. It's nice to be have that link over there. Ciao. So I was so typical tarot geek. um, we Lila from Tapestry of the Unseen and I were exchanging deck spreads, card spreads rather. Which reminds me, do you have a spread, Jackie, for choosing between a couple of choices, choice A and choice B? I found one. I found one on online, which I think gave me pretty good results. But I was wondering what people use. I mean, I've seen other arrangements. And you have which you have all three of the Trisha James decks, Jackie, right? There's the governance one, and then there's a world one. or am I getting them mixed? Let's see what this is. Yes, and the answer is yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, mm. I didn't sleep very much last night. You need balance. That was for me. Indeed. The justice card was running around. Oh, really? So which so but I thought the governance one also was the one that discusses government thing. Uh, I forget who was using it online the first time I saw it. Um, but because Lila has both. She has the personal one and the governance one. And I thought the governance one was the one that did current events. That's right. I must have seen it from Linda G. But were you on Sunday with Marina? I or is it this coming Sunday? Viviani was the one that said me. I thought today was already Wednesday. Okay, I was there. I was there. I think I said hello, but there were Nate has so many people, just like Linda G. Do you also follow Denise Knight? She does health tarot and Lenormand. She's also very nice. Linda G was with the twins today. Did you act as moderator for her? The twins is how I got back into reading the cards, because I used to read whatever they would put out. I would read and try to interpret myself. Awesome. Oh, you will. I mean, I've only seen her friends, the psychic ones. I was surprised that she went on the. She's doing it with the twins. The twins also had Marina on, and I know Marina does a lot of collaborations, but I had never seen Linda G do collaborations with anybody, except with her. Was it Arthur? I think it's one of the psychics. But nobody yet has told me when is he going to die. Right? That's all I need. When is the son of a bitch gonna die? Fuck. All right, I said it. So I told you I was trying this but I can't even remember which deck it was. Okay, found it. Yes, you are. So which decks did you get the new decks already? I think I was supposed to do a sleuth with Ginger, so I bought this. This is true crime deck. Let me see if I pull some cards here. Oh my god. Sorry. You know what? I didn't have lunch, and it's almost dinner time. I didn't sleep very well last night. I got up around 3 o'clock. Well, so I threw some spreads to try out because Lila gave me homework. I was supposed to solve a problem for her. Thank you so much for doing that. The thumbnail is hello, calm karma. All right. So I've got a lot. So we just had somebody from Scotland visiting. Jackie, thank you so much for doing um, those thumbnails. So what do you call the main the screen for when this for the shows? Is that the thumbnail as well? Yeah. Do you know is Calm Karma somebody you know, Jackie? Calm Karma. I've got my friend Jackie B is in the house. Are you using CapCut or Canva to make those or just AI? So, for example, boat. Lives is a lot of work, because you're on. Oh, of course. Yeah, you cannot imagine. I wanted to put my face on the Hierophant, okay, because that's my significator. Um, I'm a Taurus, hmm? And so accident, uh, missing, death. So those are the prompts from this, and it's a pretty sizable deck. So I'll probably try a few things. Well, welcome on board, Calm Karma. Where in the UK are you? We have another friend. She's from Cambridge. Somebody who I just met that was also very nice was from Edinburgh, from Glasgow. Oh, you're in Oxford. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Don't tell Jackie. Don't tell the other Jackie that I like Oxford better than Cambridge. It's a beautiful city. Now, do you throw cards, Karma? No, but I did compliment because I had the best English breakfast I've had was in Cambridge, and the best curry was in Glasgow. I can't remember what we had to eat in Oxford, um, but I'm sure it was lovely. So Karma, do you throw, do you sling cards? Jack, and you have this one, right? The hard truths. I don't think I. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with myself, Jackie. Um, I was just telling C23PO and Jackie Jacaranda that I wanted I wanted to be more active this year, but the news are so terrible. You wake up every day with the question, what new terrible thing that happened today? Yes, of course. There's a Game of Thrones deck. It must be from Inside Editions. I only have uh, what is it? Dragons and Dungeons, I think, is what I have. The only like um, whatever cinema or inspired deck. I don't think I don't think I like the Hobbit one. The Lord of the Rings didn't do anything for me. But the Game of Thrones is nice. Let's see what this says. Well, sometimes sometimes it's by days. I've only had one deck that it seems to be very popular, but I had it for 2 weeks, and then I sent it back. I interviewed it like 3 times, and I was not comfortable with it. I think it was called Pagan Ways um, tarot deck. So, hard truth, entitlement. You believe the world owes you something, and it's blinding you to a growth that comes from earning it. Figuring it out on your own will always be worthwhile. They're not as good as the other ones. Support. Sometimes it's necessary to ask for help, and that's okay. Accept assistance when offered. You don't have to do it alone. That seems to be the theme for today. You have the pagan ways. That did not resonate with me, and I gave it 3 chances at least, but it wouldn't. So I sent it back, so I could buy another one. How does this open? Oh, there. Oh dear. So calm. Let me throw some cards for you. Hold on. I got this deck out. Thank you for coming and visiting. Stop by anytime. The one that I want to get a hold of is that Australian one, and I think the last communication they didn't have it on their website. They had it um, on some independent shop. They used to have it on Etsy, and so you could order from Etsy. But the last time I looked, it was um, out of stock. Here you go. Okay, karma. So I gather you meditate, karma. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Let me shuffle again. I screwed up. The backs of the cards look like the front. Maybe I have to send this one back. Awesome. We need more of those, especially healers. Do you have a special technique, sound or Reiki, that you use, karma, or for the healing, or herbs? Because we have a sleuth of witches around here. Never stop growing. Very good. So the first card I pulled for you, let's see. You've got the Four of Wands. Okay, so that's the homestead card, celebration of a baby. So the Four of Wands is a celebration of the homestead, the family. And the second card, you've got the Emperor. So I guess it's what we're discussing. Getting organized, getting a hold of your talent, growing your talents, and being supreme of your talents. And the last card for you, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is full of loving energy. Yeah, and probably the healer card. Wouldn't you agree, Jackie? And for your overall energy, the Moon. So the Moon, I guess for the healer, it's a good sign. Yeah. But the Moon can be interpreted in many ways. It's a mirror of the sun. It's a feminine energy. But the Moon is there to light the sky at night. So that's also very special. So you had some good cards, at least two majors. I you know what? I didn't do a deck interview with this deck. Yes. But not anymore. They're sending people up there. with all, so I'm sorry. So I'm in a way, I'm very much for science and progress. But with so many issues that we have to solve here on Earth, why the hell are they sending people out into space? Now they could have used that money for something a lot better, like healthcare here in the United States. But we won't discuss politics. So I'll be on Denise Fletcher's channel. My friend Jackie, who was also on here, will be on Denise Fletcher's channel on Friday if you're around. 11 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern American Time. I think we're 5 hours behind you. So that no, so that'll be 11, 16, 4 p.m. your time. I forgot how this is. Okay, what kind of relationship I want to have with you? Okay, what am I going to learn? Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. These are work of my Ten of Swords reverse, and Two of Cups in reverse, and the overall energy. King of Wands. They're kind of pretty, but I was shuffle. I was the back of the cards is almost the same as the front, and I speak of the moon. They have the moon in the back, and it's reversible. So what time? Okay, I'll hang out for another 10 minutes. Do you have a good esoteric shop in Oxford, or one that you can have access to? I don't know. I think Cheryl from Simon at the Hermit's Cave. I think she's in Nottingham, if I remember correctly. Here we have Amazon. It would I don't know if they have a, they must have, probably at the beach they have something like that. And we used to have an area here called Coconut Grove that was like the village, the equivalent of Soho in London. Uh, Very bohemian. All the hippies were there, the gays were there, the radicals were there, but now it's all gentrified. Yeah, they used to, they used to have a really fabulous record shop when we bought vinyl, uh, and the only head shop in town was in the Grove. Now you've got all these smoke shops that sell vape and shit everywhere. So you have to travel. Because you were telling me you're into crystals, and any particular one that you have or looking for, a unicorn crystal, calm. Where is this box? Where is? Oh, down there. Oh, York is probably my favorite town in Britain. I Durham wasn't so bad either, but York is like stepping back in time. No, it's so well preserved. There was, I think I had some pastries in York. I remember walking down the street, and there was like a bakery with these wonderful meat pies. Sweeney Todd. Okay. Who puts this out? Llewellyn. Okay. What year is this? Oh, okay. Not bad. So this deck is from 2008. I bought it. I bought it used, and it's in really good shape. Yeah, those meat pies were awesome. And where's the handy dandy guidebook? I'm gonna be leaving in about 10 minutes, Jackie. I've been here long enough, and I need to eat something, and my voice is gone. Let me see what spreads they recommend here. Three card spreads. Is that all? No. Keeping a journal. Oh, here, more spreads. Three card spread, two card spread. Okay. Looking at some spreads. Why this? No, you can't see shit. It's still daylight here, and I get a lot of there's a lot of sunlight today for once. Celtic Cross. Comp Karma, do you use? Oh, absolutely. Come stop by anytime. Okay, you'll get I'll read you. And um, I was going to ask, do you when you read your cards, are you using particular spreads or free fall? So the images are not colored. I'll wait for Jackie to come back. Yep. Queen of Cups. Let's see. Swords. Everybody's got their own. 6 cups, 4 cups, 2 cups, ace. So they separate 10 of wands. Okay, so I'm just looking at how. Oh, okay, all right. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. But you just have to practice. And I bought my first deck back in 1980, but I only used this for friends and family. So I really started dedicating more time. But now that I'm retired, and COVID. Yeah, just try to be honest and objective. Okay, of course you're gonna put whatever's in your head on those cards, but that's part of the beauty. Not that you uh, do it so much, but you're the medium. And so you're gonna interpret the cards differently than me. Um, but there's some essentials I might agree. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to understand how they organize this thing. Okay, so they have the court card separate from the minor arcana. There must be some reason. Swords. Where's Cups? Knight of Cups. Oh, they have all the knights together. I see. Oh dear, I hate these guidebooks. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. This queen likes to make a pleasant place for people to gather around and wants everyone to be comfortable and happy. She's very sensitive to others' feelings and often knows when something is wrong before they do. So there's your empath, and reversed is someone who can be controlled by her emotions. All right. Okay, interesting. That's awesome. I had a dream for the first time last night. I got up in the middle of the morning, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. I must have fallen asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning and was up at 8 o'clock to feed my dogs. Um, but I did have a dream, and I dreamt with family members, and we were gathering something, buttons, if that rings a bell. My pieces, okay. Intuition. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you for stopping by. I hope if I'm hoping to be do more lives, um, but it's difficult to be do lives when there's so many other people, so many other friends doing live. Saturday and Sunday was crazy, but please stop in anytime. Thank you so much, and have a great time in the UK. I think I'm yeah. It's 5 o'clock. That's true. Well, my family were early. My parents they passed away in 2018, but I know they're around. Buttons. Thank you for the tip. Peace. Now, how do I close this? Oh my God, I've been on for an hour and a half. Jesus, time flies. And today is Tuesday. Jesus. Ciao.